Herbert. Outside front row is J4 Dick Potts. Then 23 Butch Garner, 98 Al Woodard, 75 M Al Marsh, 75 Bill Rose, 42 Larry Yannis, 12 Terry Struff, 29 Vern Lefevers, 27 Jim Butcher, 74 is Terry Pearson, 11 H is Lee Hoffman, 15 is Gary Ingold, and then H71 is Dave Hornico. Mike Free in the 4 car, 36 is Steve Brown, 1T is Chuck Travis, 22 is Gary Rohr, 66 is Joe Book, 31 is John Mace, 21 is Marty Heiser, 4F is Dwayne May, then we have 88 Danford, 01 Al Chance, 67 is Sonny Trosper, 72 is Ed Woodard, and M14 is Marty Scott, starting on the tail. The B main late model feature event. 6 cars moving into today's feature.
Lefevers out of Milford, Ohio. A change of drivers in that car will be Vern Lefevers in the number 15 car. Car number 72 will be Ed Woodard out of Lebanon, Indiana. Ed Woodard. And a new rival not coming in yesterday, out of Ashland, Kentucky, Charlie Schwartz. Another late arrival just arriving today in the red number 14, Larry Moore out of Dayton, Ohio. Larry Moore. A couple of hot dogs on the back end of this thing in Moore and Schwartz. Charlie Schwartz, a previous winner of the World's 100. Larry Moore was the first man to win the World's 100 3 times. In last year's 4 Crown, Billy Moyer did the same thing. He was not able to make the Saturday show. He started the tail of the last chance race. He came in second, then he had to go to the tail of the feature, and he ended up winning the feature. If Moore and Schwartz can advance into the top 6, then they go into the feature and they will start the tail because they did not get a qualifying time. Here they come. Green flag, run away.
Out in front, it's Dick Potts in the J4 car. He's taking over the lead. Darrell Herbert running second in the 67F car. And Butch Garner spun. Garner spins in turn 4. Everybody seems to miss him. Kind of a precarious place to be sitting as the track is cleared and the race is restarted.
Once again, the yellow light is off. Watch for the green as they come around to 3 and 4. They pick up the pace.
There's the green flag, and Dick Potts has moved back into the lead in the J4 car. Darrell Herbert running in second. They're running 2 and 3 abreast through the turns here at Eldora today.
Out in front once again. Running second is Al.
Dick Potts, Al Woodard has moved up in the second in the 99 car. Darrell Herbert dropped back in the third. Charlie Schwartz, who started on the back of the field today, he wasn't here yesterday for the qualifying races. He's working up very fast from the back. We've got some cars spinning. Larry Moore and Charlie Schwartz both get tangled up in that melee. And these two top drivers are sitting down there in turn 4. They both started at the rear of the field trying to make up some ground.
We're charging through the traffic down there. A couple of cars on our high side got crossways and pushed some cars down into them.
Schwartz gets the car back underway. There's the green flag on the restart. The race back underway. It's Dick Potts in the J4 car out in front. In the 98 car, it's Al Woodard, who's running in second position. And we have Darrell Herbert running in third in the 67F car. In the 75 car, it's Alan Marsh. Butch Gardner in the 23 car. Alan Marsh, 75M. Bill Rose running in the 75 car in 5th position. As Dick Potts continues to stretch out his lead. Larry Moore in the 14 car coming up from the back of the field after that restart, along with Charlie Schwartz. Now Dick Potts working himself through some of the lap traffic. Right on his tail, though, it's 98 Woodard and Darrell Herbert in the 67F car. Race leader Dick Potts in the J4 car, running second is Darrell Herbert. He's moved back up into second position. Darrell Herbert has got by Al Woodard and moved into second. And Herbert is on the move. Larry Moore, the 14 car, still trying to make up for lost ground. As Dick Potts continues to lead, Darrell Herbert running right alongside of him. Al Woodard running third, followed by Bill Rose, Jim Butcher, Larry Yandis. Down the backstretch, keep your eyes on Darrell Herbert. He moves alongside of Potts and into the lead. Darrell Herbert has taken over the lead in this B main event as they're working their way around the lap car of 31 John Mace. 2 laps to go, and Darrell Herbert is racing wheel to wheel with Dick Potts. Herbert running the low line. Potts being blocked by a lap car. There's the white flag for Darrell Herbert. And Darrell goes on to pick up a victory in the Tom Stinger Ford-sponsored B-Main event. Darrell Herbert in the 67F car wins the B-Main. Finishing second was Dick Potts in the J4 car. Finishing third was Al Woodard in the 98 car. Here's a complete summary. Finishing fourth was Bill Rose in the 75, followed by Jim Butcher in the 27 and Larry Yannis in the 42.
Coming in second, J4, Dick Potts. Third, car number 98, Al Woodard. Fourth was car number 75, Bill Rose. Fifth, car number 27, Jim Butcher. Coming in sixth, in car number 42, Larry Yantis. Those 6 now advanced into the late model feature.
Next up will be the midget 25-lap feature event.
Vern Lefevre. Vern doing a nice job of changing drivers in that car.
It's Kenny Jacobs. We'll have the official rundown, but it kind of burst.
Here's the lineup for the 40-lap late model feature event, paying $2,500. On the pole, your B-main winner was 67, Darrell Herbert. Outside front row, John Lawhorn, the 2-car. Then we have 44, Bubba James, 44S, Pat Patrick, 18, Steve Landry, 0, Russ Petro, 15, Hobbs, 6-car, Bobby Clark, 99, Charlie Sentman, the 49 car of Scott, then the 4S car of Don Seaborn, the 3-car of Rick DeLong, J4, Dick Potts, 11 car, Barry Hall, 63 is Jack Hewitt, the 9-car, Curtis Roberts, 17 is Noel Witcher, the 12 car of Mike Hostick, the 64 car of Staples, OP, Chris Patterson. There's the green flag. The race is underway. Herbert and Lawhorn side by side, and Lawhorn moves into the lead. Darrell Herbert running in second position. Bubby James running in third, followed by Steve Landrum and Russ Petro.
Lawhorn grabs the lead in car number 2. Running second is Herbert in the 67 car. Look out!
And we got trouble already. The red flag waves. A 7-car pileup in turn 3. Let's watch a replay. 2 cars get together at the top of the track and crunch into the wall. And then the sheet metal starts flying. Russ Petro right in the middle of that melee.
At one point in time or another involved in that accident. Gene Petro in the red number 0, one of the earlier cars.
A big pileup in turn number 2 on the second lap of the late model feature event. Let's watch it from the Carroll Cam replay. In Wawa, and there goes the cars piling in all directions. And now from the ground level, Cam 3 replay. Here's a close-up view. A big melee down in turn 2. A lot of sheet metal and a lot of cars damaged. The track will be cleared. The race will be restarted. Luckily, no injuries.
Silver Crown Dirt Champ Division.
Jerry Russell not able to start in the dirt cars. Charlie Schwartz will be driving for him in the feature event for the dirt champ cars.
Charlie Schwartz will be jumping in the 41 car in the Silver Crown Dirt Division. Because of the change of drivers, Charlie will be starting to rear the pack.
The track cleared now. The race about to get back underway.
Now watch for the green this time around as they come into number 3 turn. They pick up the pace.
There's the green flag. The feature's back underway.
Here we go.
John Lawhorn back into the lead. Darrell Herbert running second, followed by Bubba James, Pat Patrick, and Don Hobbs. Then we have Bobby Clark, Charlie Sutman, 99 car, running sixth.
John Lawhorn in the white and orange number 2 grabs the lead.
It's still John Lawhorn out in front. Running in second position is a race between Bubby James and Darrell Herbert in the 67F car, as Jack Hewitt's working his way up from the back of the field in that 63 car. He's missed out on his opportunity for the big bonus since he finished second behind the sprint car winner Tony Elliott in the last race. However, he'd still like to finish way up in the front. As Pat Patrick is now battling with the race leader, Patrick has moved up into second position, getting by Herbert and Bubba James. Russ Petro back in the action after that wild melee he was involved in. As John Lawhorn out in front, setting the pace. Pat Patrick running in second position. Darrell Herbert running third, followed by Bubby James, Steve Landrum. And we got a spin on the backstretch. Mike Kostick in the 12 car spinning up into the wall, and Barry Hall gets into him. Mike Kostick got tapped down the backstretch. He spun up into the turn 3 wall. No injuries. 2 more cars damaged and out of this race.
Car Charlie Simon with a flat right rear tire comes to a halt down the bottom of turn number 1.
The race back underway. It's still John Lawhorn, your leader. Running second in the 44 car, Pat Patrick, and running third, Darrell Herbert in the 67 car. Bubby James running fourth in the 44 car. Darrell Herbert doing a great job in that 67 car all day long. He picked up a B-main victory last night, and he's been hot ever since. As the late model features winding down with just a few laps to go, Pat Patrick has dropped back, and Bubba James has moved into second position, and Chrissy Patterson in the OP car has moved up into third position, followed by Dick Potts and Bobby Clark. Then we have a race between Scott and Herbert for 6th and 7th position. Just a few laps remain in this 40-lap USAC late model feature event. John Lawhorn in the 2 car out in front, running second now. It's Bubba James in the 44 car, followed by Chrissy Patterson, OP, and Dick Potts in the J4 car. Two laps remain, 2 laps to go in this feature event. Coming down now for the white flag. The white flag for John Lawhorn. Bubby James still running in second. Chrissy Patterson, that young 19-year-old female, has run up into third position. Running fourth, it's Dick Potts, followed by Clark, Scott, and Herbert. And coming down for a feature victory, the checker flag waves for the 2 car of John Lawhorn. Finishing second was Bubby James, followed by Chris Patterson, Dick Potts, Bobby Clark, and Larry Scott, who finished in 6th position. Running out the front was Darrell Herbert, finishing 7th, followed by Pat Patrick, Noel Witcher, Jack Hewitt, Don Seaborn, Vern Lefevers, Bill Rose, and Larry Yantas finished 14th. Then it was Al Woodard, Jim Butcher, Charlie Sitman, Steve Landrum, Curtis Roberts, Mike Kostick, Barry Hall, and Don Hobbs, rounding out the field. Next up, it's the Silver Crown Dirt